What's up, guys? Soul Reaper aka Reaps here, back again with another video on my first legit fight. But before I start the story, let me pause real quick so I can show some appreciation to you guys, my subscribers, for 5 likes in less than 6 hours after posting my story on my first time dropping acid. Thank you guys so much. We are growing pretty fast. 13 subscribers in less than a week. That's insane. Many thanks to you guys, the Bone Thug family, for being here and supporting me. Seeing the appreciation you guys show my video makes me so happy and motivates me to make more for you guys, so keep it up. Much love. Now how about we jump into the story and I quit rambling. It was quite a boring school day that day, and it was actually shortly after the Crayon War. Less than a month, really. To be honest, I had a feeling in my stomach all day that something was gonna happen. I don't even know how to describe it. There was just this knot in my stomach and I felt irritated. I used to dismiss this feeling as me being sick, but after experiencing it several times in my life, I started thinking about the days I felt that way and what happened, and it all added up to being something's gonna fuck up your day feeling. That being said, something did. So I'm sitting in algebra and I needed to use the bathroom, man. I had to piss hella bad. And my friend, let's call him Apollo, had the pass, but he's been out for 10 minutes already. And we were given time in class to do homework, and I was trying to do it. However, I just couldn't focus, man. My leg was bouncing up and down, and I was staring at the clock like, where the fuck is this dude at? And eventually, I just got tired of waiting and went up to the teacher like, listen, bitch, I gotta piss and you're gonna let me go. Okay, I'm playing. I didn't say that, but I did let her know that I urgently needed to go, and she understood. So I ran in the hall, took a sharp right into the bathroom while unzipping my pants, and my dick was pretty much out before I even got to the urinal, and I relieved myself. Then I hear the stall door open, and it's Apollo, and I give him the meanest mug, and he gives me one back. But then we both smile like, hey! And I asked him what took him so long to come back, and he was talking about how his stomach hurted from lunch. And it was all good. So we decided to chill in there for a couple minutes talking before we go back to class. And then, cue dumbass walking in. That's what I'm gonna call him for this video, dumbass. He comes in like, what up with y'all? Apollo says chillin', and I say the same thing, but this bitch has the nerve to say something like, shut up, ain't nobody talking to you. So I made a smart ass remark, pointing out the fact that he just said y'all, and if he was just trying to talk to Apollo, he should have just addressed him directly. Now of course he gets mad, and I go down to tie my shoe, and he's just standing there next to me. This is where he decided to cross the line. He just stepped on it though, not over it just yet, and said some shit about my dad. And Apollo looked at me with wide ass eyes, and looked at dumbass and told him, yo, don't be talking about Reap's dad, man, he dead and you know that. And dumbass had a key feature to him. He was bigger than me, but that wasn't the feature. He always talked out the side of his mouth, literally, like homie had a crooked jaw or something. So I look at Apollo after finishing my shoe, but before moving on to the next one. And I said, nah, it's okay, Apollo. Wanna know why this dumbass mouth is always crooked all the time? And he goes, well, why is that, Reaps? And I looked over at dumbass and said, cause he's always sucking his dad's dick, but I guess one time he gave too much teeth and his dad punched him in the jaw to teach him a lesson, while continuing to finish up my shoe. And it was at this moment, dumbass got heated and looks over to Apollo and says, yo Apollo, guess what? And he says what? And this motherfucker decided to sucker punch me in the back of the head, and all I hear is Apollo say, oh, you fucked up. I stood up, grabbed his head, slammed it against the wall, and pushed him up against it, and hold his head down, and I'm just uppercutting the fuck out of this kid, and he decides to hit me in the balls. And I understood he was in a desperate situation and wanted to get out of it, but that made my skin feel like it was set on fire. And I threw a knee at his face and he dropped. And to my left, all I hear is Apollo go ape shit saying, damn, I'm telling everyone you just got your ass whooped by Reaps, man. Reaps a monster, man. Looking back now, the shit I did was overkill, but my dad had died a month and a half before it happened, and I wasn't gonna let anyone get away with shit talking my dad. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing in this world that I despise more than sucker punches and cheap shots. And I look down at Dumbass and stand over him as he's leaned up against the wall. And I look at him in the eye. And he was like, "I'm done, bro. Sorry, man, I'm done, bro. Please stop." And I felt just a little bad for him. The little bit of humanity I had left for him. So I stopped, I wet up a rag and handed it to him and told him to clean himself up. Then I made my way back to class, but I didn't realize until people were staring at my hand that my right hand was bleeding profusely because I had punched him in his mouth and the teeth broke the skin on my knuckles. The teacher asked what happened, and I told her I cut out in the meadow when the paper towel got stuck in the dispenser, and she bought it somehow. I got a band-aid, and then it was time for lunch. And we had 15 minutes of free time at that school outside for the middle schoolers. So I went to go hoop with Apollo. And then here comes Dumbass again. While Apollo and I are in the middle of a game, coming by to ask what's up and trying to be friends. Like this motherfucker was trying to make friends after he just tried to fucking sucker punch me and started a fight. Needless to say, I didn't fuck with him ever again, and he lost a lot of respect after everyone found out how the fight started. Needless to say, no one got in trouble and the rest of the day went fine. The end. Alright guys, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe and comment below what your favorite part was. Comment the word knockout if you made it this far in the video down below. And I used to ask for 5 likes before, but you guys have been shattering the goal lately in what feels like seconds. So let's go crazy, and if this video gets 10 likes, I will talk about my first rave experience, and it's a crazy story. See you Bone Thugs in the next video. Reaper out.